Come on, man. With a triumphant comeback. But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers, while
Today we're talking about resilience. It's the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and challenges. And during these uncertain times, most of us will find ourselves in thinking traps. Two of the most prevalent thinking traps in these uncertain times are catastrophizing and helplessness. First thing we need to do in order to tackle these thinking traps is to begin with self-awareness. And using a tool like mindfulness allows us to be more self-aware if we're finding ourselves going into a thinking trap. Once you find yourself aware in that moment in time, then you can find yourself using something else in order to move forward. One of those strategies in order to challenge these thinking traps after you become self-aware that you're about to go into these is called real-time resilience. It teaches us to challenge these thoughts in real time. Think about it as mental judo. There are 3 strategies when you find yourself going into thinking trap that you can use to do mental judo on these thinking traps. One is evidence, and the sentence starter to that would be, that's not true because. And you use vivid data in order to prove to yourself why what you're thinking is not true. Number 2 is reframe, and the sentence starter for that is, a better way of seeing it is. And you fill in the rest of the sentence with something more optimistic and allows you to have a better perspective of the situation. And third is plan. And the sentence starter for that is that if X happens, I will Y, and I will develop a plan. And that is real-time resilience, aka mental judo. Raw. This week's well-being hack, savoring. Savoring basically means intentionally keeping the experience, particularly if it's positive, in the here and now. While mindfulness keeps us present in the moment to be open to whatever is coming our way, savoring is more intentional. It allows us to have a target of a stimulus or something that brings us joy or peace and hold it there for a temporary amount of time. Mindfulness gets us through the doorway to seize an opportunity to savor. Today, savor things that you can, whether it's eating, whether it's walking down the street, and it's a spiritual thing as well. Well, you can walk down the street and notice things that are around you. Not just allowing it to notice and passing it by, but rather noticing it and really staying there and really focusing on what that positive feeling is inside of you as you notice it. Even if it's just the wind that's blowing, or the leaves that are on the trees and the color and the vibrancy of what it represents, or even the sound of birds. It's taking mindfulness and amplifying that, and holding that in order for you to keep that sensation, especially the positive ones, and making it a memory that will last for a lifetime. This week's well-being hack is the concept of bouncing forward. When many of us go through traumas or challenges like we're going through today, sometimes we look at the trauma and we try to figure out how we're going to be post-trauma. So we don't bounce back to where we were, but rather bounce forward to who we've become and how we've grown into that. Things like bonding with people that you currently know, or meeting new people and having a new group of people that will then be with you as you grow together. And tapping back into our strategies of gratitude, of mindfulness, and even of savoring allows you to see where you are at this moment and then move forward and then grow from the trauma that you all had. And in today's world, that's one of the most challenging things, is how do we grow forward from this? And that is the concept of bouncing forward. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time. Peace. This week's well-being hack, play some games. Research has shown that playing games, whether it be video games, board games, or going outside and playing games with your friends or family, has the ability to enhance your life. What? Even simply moving around on a regular basis when you feel you're getting stagnant and sitting down is a means of playing games. Looking up and at baby animal photos enhances emotional resilience, and simply shaking hands for 6 seconds enhances social resilience. All these things add up to make you look good and to make you feel good. and best of all, they make you live longer. So get out into the world and play some games. I know I will.